welcome everyone. We are so excited to have Scott here with the Hyatt Inclusive Collection today. How are you doing today, Scott?
I'm so well. It's so good to be with you and everybody at Archer. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you. Just before you get started, I just want to let the travel agents know um, this is 13% commission and you can book it on any platforms you would like. And Scott will be going over more of this during the presentation. Also, if you have any questions, we will do Q&A at the end, so put those questions in chat, and this will be recorded, and you can find it in the trainings tab of the Travel Cafe website under Hyatt. Perfect. So without any further ado, Scott, we're so excited to see what you have to present.
Thank you, Amanda Rose. That's awesome. Thanks for the nice introduction too. And yes, just a quick note, and I'll touch this at the end as well. When you book our resorts directly, it is 13%. That's the Hyatt's Inclusive Collection resorts. Of course, if you book us through any of Archer's preferred tour operators, that commission is going to be higher because they put together that package with the air and the hotel, the ground transportation as well. So we recently increased that commission for when you book us direct, but that doesn't take away from the commission programs you already have in place with your preferred tour operators. So with that, I'll introduce myself. My name is Scott Radisi. I'm your senior manager of host accounts with Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. My role is really to work with the home office to set up things like this, engage with you, provide training opportunities, and make sure you guys have the tools you need to grow with us, to learn about us, and all of that good stuff. Toward the end of the presentation, I'll also show you our whole sales team, because we're all here. We've got a whole team of business development managers that are there just to help you do that, build your business and develop your business with us. So you may recognize, if you're new to Hyatt's Inclusive Collection or all-inclusive resorts altogether, I'm going to introduce us to you. You know that World of Hyatt beautiful blue box, that parent company, Hyatt Hotels and Resorts. Provide this time training we've got opportunities, 5 various collections within the World of Hyatt. There's a luxury collection, and you can see in the luxury collection you've got Impression by Secrets. It's a beautiful adults only luxury brand. In the lifestyle collection, you've got the Breathless Resorts. And in the inclusive collection, you've got all of these resorts here. These are the resorts that Hyatt's Inclusive Collection represents. Of course, you've got classics and you've got the essentials as well. But in the Hyatt's Inclusive Collection portfolio, we've got 10 distinct brands, more than 125 resorts in more than 12 countries. So really, that's a lot of information. The folks at your home office won't let me go through every single resort. We just don't have that kind of time with 125 resorts, and I respect that they won't let me. So it's all good. But we do have something for everyone. We really like to say that Hyatt's Inclusive Collection helps you and your clients celebrate every moment. So the screen on the slide on the screen that you're looking at here has all of our adults only brands in the Inclusive Collection. We've got Impression. I mentioned that, our high-end luxury brand. I'm going to go into that a little bit further. Our Zoetry Resorts, health, wellness, those Zen resorts. They are adult facing, not adults only. We do allow kids at our Zoetry resorts. And what that means is kids can go. We don't offer kids programming though, like kids clubs, kids experiences. They're all, set up for more adult facing, as I like to say. Hyatt Zilara, adults only resorts. Secrets brand for that romantic getaway. We're not couples only. We are adults only though, 18 and up. Our largest brand with Secrets Resorts and Spas. Breathless, our socially sophisticated adults only resort. I like to say for Breathless that you can bring your friends or meet new friends at Breathless Resorts. And then our new brand, Hyatt Vivid, for those joyful moments, those younger, tech-savvy guests that adults only, still 18 and up, but good for golf groups. I would still say great for bachelorette parties, solo travelers. They want grab and go dining. They have a la carte dining options as well. So great options for Hyatt Vivid. For our all ages resorts, we've got Hyatt Ziva. A quick note, and those are adults, those are all ages resorts, are Hyatt Ziva. Quick note about Hyatt Zilara and Hyatt Ziva. They are part of the Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. However, Most of those resorts are owned and operated by Playa Hotels and Resorts. So you're going to see the Hyatt Zivas and Hyatt Zilaras wherever Playa is sold through various tour operators or direct with Playa. All right, a little bit different, a little bit confusing. Don't mean for it to be. We have made the announcement that Hyatt is acquiring Playa Resorts, but we don't have any details at this time of what that means, of all that, how that'll all shake out. But I wanted to share that with you that Hyatt Zivas and Zilaras may not be found in the same tour operators that you see all the Secrets and Dreams and these other brands. Dreams Resorts, our largest all ages resorts. I like to say those are for couples and couples with kids because we do have those romantic experiences. They're great for all ages, all ages guests that are coming to a wedding. I'll show you in a moment where they are in Mexico, the Caribbean, and over to Europe as well. Allure Resorts. Those are in Europe. We've got resorts in Spain, Greece, and Bulgaria. And the Allure resorts really cater more to the European traveler. But no matter where you are based, you can absolutely sell any of our resorts. Sunscape, our moderate priced all ages resorts for those fun moments as well. So with that, let's talk about, as I jump through too quickly, here's a quick map of Mexico and the Caribbean. Our largest destination is Cancun. We've got over 25 resorts just in that destination, all across Cancun, Riviera Maya, Cozumel, down to Tulum as well. Our second largest destination is Dominican Republic, with many resorts across Punta Cana. We're opening new resorts soon in an area called Miches. I'll highlight those in just a moment. And then we're down to the south side into La Romana as well. We've got resorts in Jamaica, Central America with Panama, Costa Rica, Curacao, some of the islands, Curacao, Aruba, new destination coming to us in 2025, St. Martin, St. Lucia, even on the Mexican Pacific coast. We've got resorts over there, and we've got a Dreams in Cartagena, Colombia. So we've got South America also. Let's talk about a few of those brands that I just ran through. I want to talk a little bit about Impression Resorts. They are, again, our high-end luxury butler service resorts for those special occasions. This resort is actually, this picture that you see on the screen is actually a picture from Impression Isla Mujeres looking out at that beautiful Caribbean Sea. The Isla Mujeres is a little strip of island just off the coast of Cancun. This resort is the arrival experience sets this resort apart from any other resort. We have, when your clients fly into Cancun, they're brought by transfer to our Hacienda del Mar. That's our private marina on the mainland. They get into a catamaran. They're brought right over to our private dock that you see right there in the ocean. They're brought right there. Our butlers welcome those guests right off the catamaran, and they are walked right to their suite where their check-in process is taken care of. On that left, in the middle of the screen there, you see that little end of the water slide. This is an adults-only resort with a corkscrew water slide that empties out into the ocean. I don't know of any better experience than that right there. This also in the foreground is one of our many Infinity Edge pools. This resort, Impression Isla Mujeres, was recently rated the most Instagrammable hotel in the world for 2025. We are honored that it was the second year in a row that it earned this mark, and we are so proud to represent Impression Isla Mujeres by Secrets. We also have another one in Playa del Carmen. You can see this resort is great for milestone birthdays, anniversaries, engagements, small group celebrations, spa getaways, vow renewals. And again, we've got two of them, both in the Cancun destination, one in Isla Mujeres and one down in Playa del Carmen called Impression Moche, M-O-X-C-H-E, Impression Moche by Secrets. Now let's talk more about Secrets. That is within our unlimited luxury concept. What that means, everything is included. Just like our Impression Resorts, all of our resort brands, all of our resorts are all-inclusive resorts. All of your meals, room service, 24-hour room service at most of our resorts. All of your alcohol, top shelf alcohol as well. Your pool access, restaurants, Everything in the resort, your bathrobes in the room, your amenities in the room are all included. Concierge service, those room categories with butler service, those are all included at our resorts as well. Secrets resorts, I do say they're great for those romantic getaways. We have everybody over 18 years of age can enjoy our secrets resorts. They're great for adults only weddings, anniversaries, engagements, honeymoons, romantic getaways. I always like to say they're great for bachelorette parties. Also, your golf groups, friends groups of adult guests that want to get together and travel together. Those are great options for our secrets. You can see we've got soon to be more than 20 locations across Mexico and the Caribbean. We're real excited. I'm going to highlight those green dots in just a moment with a few new Secrets resorts that we're opening soon. Over in Europe, we've also got Secrets resorts, two in the Canary Islands of Spain, one in Mallorca, and one in Sunny Beach, Bulgaria as well. Now let's talk about Breathless. I love to highlight our Breathless resorts. They're more that fun vibe, socially sophisticated, 5-star, adults only, all-inclusive resorts. We like to say, live big, breathe deep. Breathless resorts, again, 18 and up, so they're great for adults only weddings, awesome spots for bachelorette parties, reunions, girlfriend getaways, guy group getaways, golf groups, milestone birthdays, pickleball groups. We're going to talk a little bit more about that toward the end of this. I'm going to be asking who focuses on pickleball travel. It is all the rage right now, and we have great pickleball locations in all of our different brands. You see, we've got 5 Breathless resorts, west coast of Mexico and Los Cabos, in the Cancun destination of Cancun with a beautiful Breathless Cancun Sol, and Breathless Riviera Cancun, Breathless Montego Bay, and the recently renovated Breathless Punta Cana, one of our most popular resorts of all. Now let's talk about our Dreams resorts. I mentioned these are our all ages, 5-star, all-inclusive resorts. The one on your screen here is Dreams Natura. I love to highlight this one because it's just got a beautiful feel to it. It's about a 20-25 minute drive south of the Cancun airport. You see the various water slides there. In the background, that metal contraption is actually called a rail glider. You feel like you're on a zip line, but it is a fixed cable. You're harnessed to it, and you're going down a really neat experience. No extra charge for that. And then there's a lazy river under and behind those water slides as well for the kids. And I like to say for kids of all ages. This is Dreams Natura. It is one of more than 25 Dreams resorts that we've got in our family. They're great for family vacations, still awesome for honeymoons, multi-generational travel, romantic getaways, all kinds of experiences you can find at our 5-star Dreams resorts with 26 locations in Mexico and across the Caribbean, and a couple new ones coming as well. I'm going to highlight those in just a moment, down into Central America, and the one I mentioned in Cartagena, Colombia as well. So we've got into South America also. We've got 6 over in Europe also. We've got the newest one is in Madeira, Portugal. We've recently opened a Dreams in Portugal. We've got Spain with Tenerife and Lanzarote. We've got Mallorca as well. Dreams in Corfu, Greece, that I've heard is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't been to that one quite yet, but Dreams in Sunny Beach also. Hyatt Vivid. This is that brand I told you. It's a newer brand. It just launched with the first resort in April of 2024. It's in the, I'll tell you about where it is in just a moment, but the experience for Hyatt Vivid is really more, it is 18 and up, adults only, good for that solo traveler. I would say younger honeymooners, those guests that are looking to experience a local culture around Cancun. That's a great resort for them. Social groups. There's a golf course directly next door to our Hyatt Vivid in Cancun, so definitely something to check out there. This resort actually faces the lagoon, on the lagoon side of Cancun, on the southern end of the Cancun hotel zone. However, we've got the Enea Beach Club. That is a fully included beach club that has transportation back and forth between the resort and the beach throughout the day. So that's a great option for our guests to enjoy the beach. We're opening 2 more Hyatt Vivids in 2025. Hyatt Vivid in Cancun opened in April of 2024. Hyatt Vivid in Punta Cana is set to open in Q4 of 2025, and Hyatt Vivid Akumal is set to open in the Riviera Maya in the Cancun destination also in late 2025. So it's a growing brand, definitely something to check out. You can, learn more about that. The others are going to be beachfront. This first one, Hyatt Vivid Grand Island in Cancun, is not beachfront, but we have an amazing, really that cool boho chic beach club exclusively for our Hyatt Vivid guests. Now let's talk about Preferred Club. Whenever you're selling our Secrets, Dreams, Breathless, Hyatt Vivid, Sunscape Resorts, definitely take a look at those higher level room categories. For Secrets and Dreams, it's called the Preferred Club. For Breathless, it's called the Exhale Club. For Hyatt Vivid, it's called the Vantage Club. We have different names. You'll see that in the resort room categories. What that is going to tell you and the experience that gives your clients is an elevated experience. The suites are going to be in better locations, closer to the pools, closer to the beach. There's exclusive lounges that only our Preferred Club guests can access, maybe for a private pool for those Preferred Club guests. A couple a la carte restaurants may be open exclusively for our Preferred Club guests for breakfast and lunch. Really some unique offerings that I will tell you, when your clients experience the Preferred Club, they're not going to want to go back to a regular room, which are still 5-star resorts. I will tell you that. However, always start with that Preferred Club or Vantage Club or Exhale Club suite, and then because it's easier to sell down than sell up. So that's a quick run through of our brands. What I want to highlight for you now is new openings. We've got a lot going on within our company of Hyatt's Inclusive Collection, and I'm real excited to introduce you to some of those new openings. I'm going to get into some of these in a little bit more detail, but I'll run through these next couple slides and just tell you where they are and what they're all about. Dreams Cap Cana. This is formerly the Margaritaville Island Reserve in Cap Cana. So you may know this resort. We, as Hyatt Inclusive Collection, took over the management of this resort in November of 2024. So we did not close the resort to do renovations. We are doing some, light renovations here and there. Like we closed the Asian restaurant to add teppanyaki tables to it because that's a feature of our Dreams Resorts. They didn't have them before. It's back open already in Q1 in 2025. So different things like that. We're updating things. We're making it our own branding with Dreams Cap Cana. There is an adults only area with villas that are absolutely gorgeous at this resort. So definitely something to check out. Dreams Curacao, very popular resort. We've opened the new adults only Preferred Club Il Mare section. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. Secrets Tulum, resort that opened in the heart of Tulum with a beach club in October of 2023. Soon after that, we opened the Casa Zamna Beach Club. That is a more exclusive section of suites, including that little picture that you see on the screen there is actually a 5-bedroom villa which houses up to 10 guests. Secrets are adults only, so 18 and up, but definitely something to check out if you've got those couples that want to travel together. Each of those bedrooms on 3 different floors, 5 bedrooms within across 3 floors make up the villa, and each of them has their own private bathroom. So it's a great way for adult guests to travel together. And then Dreams Sapphire, a great resort in the Riviera Cancun, about 15-20 minutes away from the Cancun airport. We've recently opened the Preferred Club Indigo section, and I'm going to highlight that one for you also very soon. Like all these foreshadows and teases I'm giving. Anyway, Secrets and Dreams Playa Esmeralda. This is just the header slide. I got to get into more detail about some of these, like this one. Dreams and Secrets Playa Esmeralda. That's a new destination for us in Miches, Dominican Republic. Secrets St. Lucia. We are opening a Secrets resort in St. Lucia. We already have a Zoetry there, but we're opening Secrets in June of 2025. We're opening Secrets Baby Beach Aruba also in June of 2025. That's the first time our Secrets resorts are going to be in Aruba. We're really excited about that. Late in 2025, we will open Dreams Grand Island. Stay tuned on that one. We don't have a whole lot of details about that one quite yet. Looking at Q4 of 2025 for that one. So I mentioned I'm going to be highlighting a few of our new openings. This one here is the Il Mare section. What this is these pods. They're really unique. First time we've done something like this. The building in the background that you see is Dreams Curacao. That's a Dreams. All ages, beautiful resort. It's got a nice beach right back here that you can't quite see. It's got some dining options. It's got beach volleyball. It's got pools, a couple pools there as well. Out here on the beachfront, we've recently added a whole new section to Dreams Curacao. This section is adults only and part of our preferred club. It's called Il Mare. These are oceanfront bungalows. They house two guests, adults only, 18 and up. There's an exclusive pool and restaurant exclusively for these guests. They have more dining options. They're welcome to visit Dreams Curacao. And there's also a Zoetry Curacao, which is about a 10-minute walk or 5-minute golf cart ride away. They have full transportation back and forth. They have access to that resort as well. So definitely learn more and check out our Dreams Curacao Il Mare Preferred Club Adults Only section. You're going to see that listed within the Dreams Curacao Resort, whether with us directly or with your preferred tour operators. There's only 52 of these. I've heard great things about them. I haven't quite seen them yet. I saw them before they were done last year, but I'm really excited to go and experience those myself. Secret St. Lucia. I just teased this one a little bit. We have a Zoetry in Marigot Bay in St. Lucia. We are now opening Secrets St. Lucia. It's in a different part of the island. If you know the old St. James Resort, we pretty much took that resort over. It was under a different brand. We pretty much took that resort over and brought it down to the studs, and we're rebuilding that resort, really from the studs out. And we're so excited about opening this new Secrets Resort. It is in the Rodney Bay Marina area. If you know St. Lucia, it's set to open in June of 2025 with 355 suites. St. Lucia is known as the honeymoon capital, so we're real excited to have a Secrets in this beautiful destination. There is a grand opening special going on right now for that. I like to highlight those. If you're watching this after the fact, there's probably some great offers going on still. But our grand opening special does expire May 31st. So if you're watching this now, get on it and get booking because this resort opens in early June. And we're getting a lot of great responses about it and great sales for this resort. Now let's move over to Aruba. We are finally opening. We like to say we're no longer denying the rumors. We are opening Secrets Baby Beach Aruba. This resort is a brand new build. It's in a different area than some of the resort and hotel areas of Aruba. It is in Baby Beach. It's on the southern part of the island. I understand, if I'm not mistaken, it's about a 30-minute drive. Yes, 30-minute drive from AUA, the international airport there in Aruba. This resort is going to sit up on a little rocky perch, so it's not walk out of the room and onto the sand of the beach. However, there's going to be a little walkway down to the beach with chairs there for our guests. So you're going to have the best of both worlds, little pools area, amazing views, as well as the beach right there. It's in the San Nicolas area also. It's a little village that you can walk off property and go experience that town. There's like 2-story buildings with murals on them, a really neat spot to be. So we're really excited about that. This resort with 304 suites opens also in June of 2025. So there is a grand opening special for this one going on with bookings through June. Travel June 5th, 2025 through February of 2026. Now I've teased this one a little bit also. See, I'm coming back to those teases if you're staying tuned with me. This is Dreams Playa Esmeralda. It's a new destination for us. While we have resorts in Punta Cana, This is in Miches. It's a newer up and coming destination. It's about 90 miles from the Punta Cana airport. You book the transfers for your guests, and they're going to be on their way to this beautiful area. I understand the beaches in Miches are unbelievable. And we're sitting beachfront with a Dreams right next door to a Secrets. So Dreams itself is going to have 500 suites, 3 pools, 8 dining options. The unique thing about this resort, many of our resorts in the Dominican Republic have local Dominican fare on the menus at various restaurants. What we're going to be doing in our Dreams and our Secrets, each resort is going to have a dedicated Dominican restaurant. So the full menu is going to be Dominican fare. I'm real excited about that. First time we've done something like this, and I understand we're doing some different things at these resorts than we've done in the past. One thing we're going to offer is exchange privileges. We're going to be offering exchange privileges as long as the guests are over the age of 18. From Dreams, they can come over to Secrets. Secrets, they can go over to Dreams as well. You can see the Secrets is located right next door to the Dreams. Secrets also is going to have 500 suites. So if you're keeping score at home, we're going to have 1,000 new suites available in Miches come about June or July. We haven't announced the official opening date of Secrets and Dreams. They're new builds. We are talking summer of 2025 that we're going to be opening Secrets and Dreams Playa Esmeralda in Miches, Dominican Republic. So let's talk about some enhancements. Now, we're always updating our resorts, doing some neat things. We just announced that we're going to be doing some updates of Secrets Maroma in Riviera Cancun. We're not closing the resort, just doing some things here and there. Some of the restaurants and grounds. We're doing some updates. We recently did some updates in Secrets Bahia Mita in Puerto Vallarta. We've done some to Secrets and Dreams Royal Beach in Punta Cana. But I want to highlight with some pictures for you, Dreams Sapphire. I was just there. I did a full site inspection of this resort, and this one is a great luxury option for your family guests. Dreams Sapphire has been there for quite a while. It's a beautiful resort in the Riviera Cancun. Great beach, great grounds. You're walking toward the main walkway to get back to the restaurants. There's water right next to the walkways. Just really peaceful, tranquil. You know you're on vacation when you enter the grounds of Dreams Sapphire. Well, we recently opened a whole new section called the Indigo Preferred Club Indigo section at Dreams Sapphire. There's an an oceanfront building with 70 Preferred Club Indigo rooms. Those are all ages. Then behind that, we opened 10 new villas that are now open. They opened in September of 2024. So there's 80 new rooms, 70 oceanfront, and 10 new 2-story, 2-bedroom villas. And I wanted to highlight for you some of those villas. They are beautiful. I did a walkthrough of these, and they're absolutely outstanding. What you're looking at here on this picture is one villa. You take a little crosshatch, if you will, of this villa. Upstairs, you're going to find a king bedroom. Then the other bedroom is going to be two king double beds. Downstairs, there's a living area and a dining area kitchenette. I'm going to show you a few more pictures of the inside, but that plunge pool right out back is for those villa guests as well. Maximum occupancy of 8 guests, 6 of whom can be adults. So think about this as a great luxury option for your families looking for an option that they want to get to the beach and get to the resort quickly from the Cancun airport, Riviera Cancun. Go through a couple pictures of these. This is the bedroom, one of the bedrooms upstairs of that villa. The downstairs living area with the kitchenette, the stairs going up to the upstairs bedrooms, and a pull-out sofa bed. That's how we get to 8, being able to sleep 8 in these villas. They're absolutely gorgeous. And brand new builds and opened in September of 2024. This is the rooftop of the oceanfront building with those 70 suites. They are all ages. However, this rooftop is adults only. There's a sushi bar. There's an infinity pool. There's these Bali beds. There is an event space at the other end of this as well. I want you to keep that in mind, that if you've got a wedding that's looking for an amazing venue, rooftop Wedding venue, we can allow all ages to go to an event, a wedding, something like that in that rooftop. So it's something to keep in mind. Now, with my final moments left before I open it up for Q&A, let's do a last call for Q&A. I want to run through some resources. All that information I just gave you is a quick run through of brands, resorts, new openings, new renovations. Where do you go to find more? First stop, our media site. If you've got questions for any of our resorts directly, you've got a question about a wedding, you've got a question about a room type, you can go to our media site. The website is amrmediasite.com. This is not password protected. You can go in here. You can find our resort contacts, email our resorts directly. You can find images, videos, detailed resort guides for all of our resorts that answer most of your questions. You can go to that anytime. It's always open. If you need help with any of our resorts, your first step, other than the media site, is to please reach out to our sales support team. I'm about to show you all of our BDMs and where they are. However, we have a team, and we're always on the road though. We have a team of amazing professionals in our sales support team. You see their faces on this screen. The email address to keep in mind, or please take a picture of this, write it down, is sales@hyattic.com. They are at their desks, ready to help you from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday Eastern Time. If it's outside of those hours, it might take a little bit to get back to you, but their response time is amazing. If you got a question about a travel advisor portal, you got a question about a resort, you got a question about support, they've got you. We've got you. This is what this is all about, is being able to help you build your business with us. As I mentioned, we've got a whole team of BDMs. You can take a quick picture of this. I can go back to it at the end if you'd like me to, but you can find your BDM by emailing that sales support team or in our travel advisor portal, which I'm about to show you. We've got about 8 or 9 BDMs across the US. We've got our regional managers. I work with host agencies. We've got a host BDM as well named Michael Heim. We're here to help you, again, build your business. But what I need y'all to do, you've listened to me now long enough. I need you all to get out your computers. Okay, after this, not quite yet. I need you to get onto our Confidant Collective Travel Advisor portal. This is your one-stop shop for all things Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. The website is confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com. One more time, confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com. That's where you're going to learn more about each of our brands through our Confidant Learning Program. Then you're off and running. You're booking our resorts, whether direct or through your preferred tour operator. Then come back to this website and register your bookings. You're going to earn points based on those registered room nights. And then you can connect with us with all kinds of groups information, weddings information. All those images and resources that I mentioned are also found in this site. We launched a whole new tiered program with our Confidant Rewards program. The more you register with us, the better the benefits get. Everybody starts out as an investor. You move up to insider, you move up to influencer, and we want some icons in your group of advisors. We really do. I would love to challenge you to become an icon. All that means is you're booking our resorts, no matter where you want to book, even direct. You have to come over to our website and register those bookings in Confidant Rewards. And I ask you to do that because that's how we get to know you, how you get invited to lunch and learns in local markets, how you get invited to FAMs when we have those, all kinds of good things like that. So this is the tiered program. You also get better benefits and better points, more points for each room night that you register with us as you move up. Once you build up those points, what's in it for you? Free travel. You can redeem those points for your own free vacation, for merchandise, for charity donations, for cash on a gift card, all those good things. And the more you register, the closer you get to being invited to our top producer trip. This is an advisor-facing program called Confidant Connect Live. It happens in December. It's going to happen at our brand new, just opened in actually January of 2024, our Secrets Tides in Punta Cana. Great resort. I invite you to go, but you've got to earn your way there. And that's by booking our resorts and registering them in Confidant rewards. You have till any time from when you confirm the booking until 30 days after your clients check out to register those bookings. As I mentioned at the beginning, as Amanda Rose mentioned as well, you can book our resorts direct with us. We changed our commission program. Archer, you are at 13%. I know this says 11, but that's starting at 11. You guys earn more with us. So you can book us through the tour operators or you can book us direct for 13%. Tour operators have a different commission structure. I won't speak for them. They're usually higher, but you can absolutely book us wherever it's most convenient for you. We're excited about a new partnership we have with MasterChef, so I'd like to highlight that real quick. MasterChef Junior at some of our resorts. You can find more information about this in our Confidant Collective website. I talked to you about pickleball. If we were all in the room together, I'd ask you to raise your hand if you're selling to pickleball groups. And more, I'm getting hands raised when I ask that question. It's so popular. We do have dedicated courts at some of our resorts. All this information is in Confidant Collective. In the niche travel tab, you can find information about all of our resorts that offer pickleball courts. We are launching, if you're watching this on record past May, I apologize, but you can find these recordings in our Confidant Collective website under the education tab. Go to Confidant Webinars. But in May, we are launching Amazing May webinars. And for the first time, we are doing sneak peeks at resorts that we've not opened yet. We never do that. We've never done that before, but we've got so many new great resorts opening that we're doing some sneak peeks. And what these are virtual site inspections. They are webinars. You got to sit through another one like you're sitting through this with me. But we're launching one on May 1st. And then May 15th, we're actually going to do a sneak peek of secrets in Aruba and St. Lucia. And on May 29th, we're doing 2 new resorts, the Secrets and Dreams in Playa Esmeralda in Miches. So I invite you to sign up for those in Confidant Collective, and you'll be reminded of when those happen. If you're not a user of our app quite yet, we'd love for you to be. Just download our Hyatt's Inclusive Collection app. It's a user's app. Have your clients do that before they travel as well. You can find restaurant times and menus. You can order room service on the app. You can find hotel information, maps, all that good stuff is on that app for each of our resorts as well. And if you're not a member of our Facebook group, we invite you to join that too. You can hit this QR code or just do a search for Inclusive Collection in Facebook. Join that. We'll ask you a couple of questions because we want travel advisors in there. We just hit about 10,000, just hit 10,000 agents in that group. It's a great interactive group too because agents will ask a question and another agent will jump in and answer that question for them. So that's my last slide. Amanda Rose, I give it back to you. I'm going to keep it on that last slide, so keep that QR code up for the group. But if you've got a question about something that I've gone through, I can go back to one of those slides. You just tell me, but I'll open it up to you and everybody with Q&A at this time.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Okay, so the first question we have is, how is the beach in Miches? We stayed at Dreams Punta Cana and the beach was rough.
Beach was rough. Okay. Well, Dreams Punta Cana is a while ago because we don't have a dream. We have many Dreams resorts in Punta Cana. I want to say that Dreams Punta Cana is becoming Hyatt Vivid possibly, but I'm not positive, but I understand the beach, as I said, the beaches in Miches are really well known for being beautiful. It's a newer kind of untapped destination and beach. So definitely take a look. If you've got those beach lovers, let me give you a couple resorts to check out in Dominican Republic. I'm going to say Dreams Cap Cana, the new one that we took over in November. The beach is deep behind the resort. The water right there isn't great. However, if you walk and there's a public beach right next door, it's a gated community in Cap Cana. So it's really not that populated. When I say public beach, I always give you the idea it's people all over. It really is not. But there's a beautiful beach right next to our resort. Easy access, walk down the beach and right there. It actually stretches all the way down to Secrets Cap Cana, which is one of our best beaches of any of our resorts. In the Dreams family, I would say check out Dreams Macau. That's a beautiful beach. Dreams Flora is also a very nice beach too. Those are both in Punta Cana. So let me give you those couple tips, then we'll go from there. Go on.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Next question is, how do I find out about unique experiences or packages available at the different resorts? For example, destination weddings, wellness retreats, adult only options.
I love that question. So let me go up to this slide. This right here, oh, almost there. That right there is where you're going to find that information. Our Confidant Collective website. I mentioned that's really our one-stop shop. The Confidant Connect area, it's not labeled as Connect. This is just our term for saying how to connect with us. You're going to find resources in there for groups under niche travel. You're going to find weddings and romance, and you're going to find groups information there as well. We have a groups program. You can do groups two ways with us. You can do contracted groups where it's a minimum of 10 rooms and you are at risk for all those rooms that you contract. Or you can do flexible groups with a promo code tying them together. We call that social stays that pay. You're building the group room by room. Now, prices can change, right? Because you're building it as the group is built. It might group build, 3 rooms right now and 3 rooms in a month and another 3 rooms in another month or another room at a time. Prices can change, but you can tie those together as one group. You can do that direct with us, or you can do that. We offer that program through all of our tour operators and all of our resorts. Hyatt's Inclusive Collection is available with all the major tour operators. So for groups, weddings, what else did you say? Unique experiences, all of our vow renewal programs, honeymoon programs, what's it called? Birthday. We have a birthday program that you can do at some of our resorts and purchase a package. Like at Breathless, they'll decorate the room, and it's a group of guests that are traveling together to celebrate a birthday. They'll have a cocktail hour. They'll do some special things. You can find all that information right in this website, Confidant Collective.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next question is, do you still have a resort in the San Diego Marina area?
So good question. Now, under the Hyatt umbrella, there are absolutely hotels and resorts all over the world. I won't even stop at San Diego or the US. But what we represent is the all-inclusive resorts. We do not have any there are very few actually. I don't think there are any all-inclusive resorts in the US, even in Hawaii. There are not. Our Hyatt's Inclusive Collection resorts are all across Mexico, the Caribbean, Central America, South America, Spain, Portugal, Greece, and Bulgaria. So you're not going to find all-inclusive resorts in San Diego or the US.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for answering that.
Of course.
The next question is, what VIP amenities or perks can agents secure for their clients by booking directly through you?
Great question. So what I would say, there's different options for that. Like I said, for special occasions, honeymoons, they can do the ribbon on the door. I see them all the time. I was actually at our Hyatt Zilara. We do have a couple that are within our family. If they've got Riviera in the name, Hyatt Zilara and Hyatt Ziva. Hyatt Zilara Riviera Maya and Hyatt Ziva Riviera Maya. They're part of our family. I was at an event, Hyatt Zilara Riviera Maya last week. I saw Happy Honeymoon. I saw Feliz Cumpleaños for happy birthday. Different things like that. You can absolutely secure those things through our Confidant Collective website. You can contact our resorts and ask our resort teams directly as well. You can reach out, say, hey, I've got someone coming celebrating a special birthday. What can we do? They may be able to get a bowl of chocolate covered strawberries, a bottle of champagne in the room. They might offer that. They might offer it for a special for an extra price. I'm not sure. That's just up to the resort. You can reach out to them directly to find that out, though.
Perfect. The agent apologized if this question was already answered in the presentation, but I want to ask it anyways. Yeah, because it's a question I think a lot of people want to know.
Cool.
Are there fam trip opportunities or travel agent rates to experience the resorts firsthand to better sell them to our clients?
Great question. So in the Confidant Collective website, notice how I keep referring back to that. There is great information in there. So let's talk about in that site, you're going to see advisor travel. Under advisor travel, you're going to see information about how you can get to our resorts. Couple ways we do fam trips. Sometimes we combine with our tour operator partners. Sometimes we do them ourselves. We are changing our process for 2025 right now, so we don't have any fams to set confirmed at this moment for 2025 yet. Don't know if it's going to happen. However, take a look through your tour operator partners. I know ALG Vacations is doing some big fams in June and July, I believe it is. There's different events that happen throughout the industry and at some of our resorts and various resorts. So hop on one of those fams if you're able to. Advisor rates, absolutely. When you are in our Confidant Collective website, we ask you to complete our Confidant Learning Program, and you'll receive a 20% discount on our lowest available rate in the marketplace for our resorts. And you can you can request it, you can book it for agent rates. As you move up, as you're registering more bookings in Confidant Rewards, that discount gets better to 35%. So any advisor, if you've never booked us, and we know how important it is to get you on property, we're going to give you a 20% discount once you complete the learning program. Then as you book more and register more bookings in Confidant Rewards, the discount gets better to 35%. But also in that website under Advisor Travel, you're going to see if you're in one of our destinations on a cruise like Cozumel, Puerto Vallarta, Los Cabos, Tulum, some of those areas down there, Curacao. You can reach out to our resorts directly and ask for a day pass and get on property with advisor rates. We still ask you to complete that learning program in order to secure those advisor discounts or rates. Day passes, site inspections. If you're in destination and building your own fam trip, you can work with our ground handlers like Amstar or through Delta Vacations or through American Airlines Vacations. Any of the tour operators have ground handlers that can help you set up site inspections at any of our resorts as well.
Wonderful. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
And then we'll do one
I love
more.
these questions, Amanda Rose. You guys are very engaged. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, these are great questions. We'll do one more.
Sure.
We'll do one more question. Let me see which one to pick.
Pick one, or rapid fire if you want. I'm good. I can talk shorter. You know, I'm not shutting up here, but I'll try.
You're good. I'm doing the most important one. Let me see. Okay. I feel like this is a good one. How far in advance can agents book to secure the best availability or pricing for our clients?
That's a great question, actually. So we put our resorts up for sale, I want to say for the following year. I know we're already selling into 2026. So I know if you're doing weddings, we're booking 2026. One of our most popular resorts is Dreams Playa Mujeres up on the north side of the Cancun destination. We're booking June and July weddings for 2026 at Dreams Playa Mujeres. There's other resorts, of course, many of our resorts, I think, are already open for 2026. If you've got opportunities for even 2027, 2 years out, reach out to the resort. If you don't see rates available directly with us or with your preferred tour operators, we can work with you. I believe our resorts are willing to, set prices for you. If you've got a group, if you've got somebody wanting to book a couple years out that you may not see on the website, don't let that stop you. I would say that.
Awesome. That's perfect. And then I'll just ask this one because it's a fun one. Are there any new resorts opening in 2025 that agents should be aware of or in the future?
Oh my goodness. Well, I went through those. That was probably asked early on. So let me run through them again to
Perfect.
answer the question. We're opening Secrets Baby Beach Aruba and Secrets St. Lucia in June of 2025. We're opening Secrets and Dreams Playa Esmeralda in Miches I'm not sure of the exact date. We're looking at June or July of 2025. We're opening a Hyatt Vivid in Akumal in Riviera Maya in late 2025. We're opening Dreams Grand Island in Cancun late 2025 and Hyatt Vivid in Punta Cana in Dominican Republic in late 2025. As I'm answering that, Amanda Rose, I feel like someone's messing with me. Like, did you even mention that? Because we just talked so much about it, but that might have been asked before. It's all good. We got that. So there's a little rundown of all the new resorts we're opening in 2025. Nothing announced yet, I don't think, for 2026, but stay tuned. I've got another webinar, I think, early Q4. So I'll be talking about some new stuff then too.
Awesome, perfect. And that was answered pretty early on, so maybe they just
All good.
they
All good. I
probably
love the question.
it's
That's
good to
fun.
reiterate anyways
For
because
sure.
it'll sink in better. Well, thank you
Yes,
so
ma'am.
much, Scott, and thank you travel agents for joining us today and asking such great questions and being engaged as well. Scott gave us a lot of information, so if you want to watch this again, you can go ahead and find it in the trainings tab of the Travel Cafe website under the specific supplier. Also, go ahead and check out the Hyatt Inclusive Collection page on the Travel Cafe website under suppliers because there is the commission rate, there is the link to the Confidant collective, there is the link to join the Facebook group, and all that stuff. So if you guys need any of that, you can check that out there, and also a link to their media page as well. So
Perfect.
thank you again, Scott, for doing this. Is there anything else you want to add before we close this out?
No, I think this was a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody's the attention and the opportunity to engage with you this way. We're here to help you build your business. You guys are business owners, and Hyatt's Inclusive Collection is here to help you build more business. So thank you so much and happy selling.
Well, thank you so much, Scott. Thank you, travel agents, and bye, everyone.
Bye bye. Thank you.